Marjorie Taylor Greene went on CNN this week, along with host Kaitlin to deliver a very brutal and harsh reality check to Donald Trump. And that reality check is quite simply, Republicans are no longer listening to you. Republicans are not afraid of you. And the dam is breaking. And Greene, of course, would know all about that. She, of course, has been one of the first Republicans to really switch sides completely. I don't mean moved over to the left. I mean, she was one of the most hardcore Trumpers in the United States of America. Not just in Congress. I'm talking about all of the country. And now she seems to hate his guts, and he hates hers. But she is not holding back. As I said, she is burning down the whole damn house on her way out, and that includes the White House, apparently. But here is what she told CNN's Kaitlin Collins this week. Just last week, and I think the dam is breaking, many Republicans may not have called him out, but last week, 13 Republicans voted with Democrats to overturn one of President Trump's executive orders, which enabled him to fire federal workers. We also saw Indiana Republicans vote against redistricting. He didn't call any of them traitors and call for primaries against them, but I would like to say that is a sign where you're seeing Republicans, they're entering the campaign phase for 2026, which is a large signal that lame duck season has begun and that Republicans will go all in for themselves in order to save their own reelections. Now, what's interesting about that is that I had a video go up this past weekend where almost word for word, I said those same things. And those were the two examples that I brought up over the weekend. I don't know. Marge, are you watching me? I'm kind of flattered because if you go back and look at that video that I posted this weekend, those are the examples I gave. Those are the points I made. And it's almost like Marjorie Taylor Greene is watching Fair and Balanced and being like, oh, that's a good one. Let me take that down. Well, I hope you are watching Marge, because let me tell you this. You're not wrong. I mean, you're using my point, so obviously I'm not going to say you're wrong. That would make me look stupid, right? But you're still not a good person, okay? I am not absolving you of your past sins, nor are you seeking absolution for those sins. You seem to be the same horrible person. We just don't like the same guy right now. That does not make us friends. That does not make us, whatever. I still don't like you, and nor should anybody on the left. Let's not make a Liz Cheney out of Marjorie Taylor Greene. It shouldn't have happened with Liz Cheney, to be honest. She's still a piece of human garbage. But let's not go down that same path because it never makes us look good. So just a simple warning there to the Democrats. Let's not do a Liz Cheney 2.0 with Marjorie Taylor Greene. But Kaitlin Collins wasn't done. She wanted more information. She said, you think the dam is breaking in terms of the president's iron grip of support when it comes to your party? And Greene said, absolutely. Those 13 Republicans that voted to take down his executive order last week, literally that same evening, put on their tuxedos and their evening ball gowns and went to the White House Christmas party. That's pretty bold. Now, that is a good point, too. That's not a point that I made, but think about that. She's right, because these people voted, said, no, Trump can't do that. Screw him. And then they went to his Christmas party, basically like, what are you going to do? I'm here. Yeah, I did that today. Pass the eggnog. That is bold. That is very bold. And I do agree, obviously, that the dam is breaking. We are going to see more and more of this happen, not just because they realize that Donald Trump has no power over them, but because they realize he is a man who doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing because he's stupid, and he doesn't know what he's doing because of his cognitive decline. If it were just one of those two, you can always learn. Even if you're reluctant, you can still end up learning by accident. Or if it's just cognitive decline, then you can dismiss it a little bit. He's got both. And these Republicans out there are looking at those two things and realizing he's not physically able to fix any of the problems this country needs fixed. He could, if he were competent, if he were intelligent, if he were all there, but he's none of those things. So we have to go it alone. We cannot go down with this ship. We cannot give in to his authoritarian tendencies anymore. That's not working with the public. So Greene is right. The dam is breaking. And we haven't seen anything yet compared to what we're going to see next year. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.